this is Eddie from Revolution Magazine, and today I'm here with Bart Gronefeld at Baselworld. Hello, Bart.
Hello, Eddie. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. So you did something very interesting for the launch of this watch that we're going to see today.
Yes.
You launched a teaser photograph, a close-up of a certain part of the watch. You didn't show the whole watch, and that created a lot of buzz. Can you tell me about that?
Well, I'm glad you see it that way. That was indeed the intention, to create a buzz. You know, to launch a watch just like that, bam, on the internet. Internet is going so fast and it's so quickly that people might miss it. And now people were looking forward to see it, and they were watching it. We are a small brand, but we had a lot more people coming in this year in Baselworld than ever before. So.
Yeah, that's a very good marketing move, actually.
Yeah, that's why we have to do some marketing. Yes.
Okay, so this watch that you've created is called the Parallax Tourbillon.
Exactly, yes.
One of the things that I've noticed about your brand is that the 1 Hertz watch, which was released a few years ago, was the first watch that really solidified all the design elements of the brand.
Yes, yes.
And now I see the same thing in the Parallax Tourbillon. Can you tell me about that?
I'm very happy you see that too. Yeah, we are working very hard to create an identity. You know, for a brand which has only 1 or 2 watches, it's very uncertain what the next watch will look like. People might think maybe they have a lucky shot, make something nice, but now we can clearly see the evolution from the 1 Hertz to the Parallax Tourbillon. People can already imagine the next watch, how it would look like.
Okay, wonderful. So tell me generally what the Parallax Tourbillon is all about. What is special about it?
Gronefeld is all about highlighting the complications. The 1 Hertz, it has the pronounced jumping seconds very close to the glass of the dial. We did the same thing with the Parallax Tourbillon. We lifted the cage as high as possible as we could out of the movement. We don't want to have that hidden. You know, people buying these kind of watches, they want to have like a piece of mechanical art, and we want to show this mechanical art by lifting the cage as high as possible, create a funky bridge over the tourbillon. It has only 1 arm instead of 3 usually, so you can nicely see the hairspring breathing. The bridges are made out of stainless steel. Also, the cage of the tourbillon is made out of stainless steel.
Okay, so tell me why the name Parallax was chosen. Well, what does that mean?
Yes, Parallax, first of all, it's a technical name. So was the 1 Hertz, very technical name. We are very much in technology, and we like, first of all, the name. The other thing is, because we have a central seconds and a 1 arm bridge, they rotate both at 1 minute, 30 seconds a minute. So the 2 hands will always dance together. They're always parallel to each other.
Okay.
And another thing about parallax, people might know parallax error. If you have a seconds hand and you look straight on it, you read the correct time. But if you read it under an angle, you will read the incorrect time. So to reduce the parallax error, we have lifted the seconds dial as close as possible to the seconds hand.
Okay, wonderful. So let's have a closer look at the watch, shall we?
Yes, we can do. So now in this case we can have a close-up of the watch. We can see the 1 arm tourbillon bridge and the central seconds hand. They are dancing parallel together. They go very closely over the seconds dial to reduce that parallax error. And also for the time setting, we have used the same mechanism as we used to have in the 1 Hertz. You cannot pull out this crown, but you can select here by pushing the crown, and the cage will then stop at 60 seconds to do a very precise time setting. You can set your time, and then when the time is right, you just push the crown again, it goes back into winding position, and the watch will start. Here he goes. Now we are back in the winding position. You can wind the watch. The power reserve will go up when you wind it, and you will have a 72-hour power reserve. The tourbillon is very special, as I said before, by the 1-armed tourbillon bridge, and we can see clearly now very nicely the hairspring breathing. It has a Breguet hairspring. And to highlight this tourbillon, we have also made like a kind of a reflector around the cage. So the cage, the tourbillon, is like a mechanical diamond. In the different lights, it's shining all the time. On the back, you can still see the typical Gronefeld stainless steel bridges with its nice frosted surface and really high-end hand-finished bevels.
How is it different from the way that the reset? Is it different from the way the Lange 1815 tourbillon does it?
The Lange 1815, they have like an instant flyback. So if you pull their crown, it has like a chronograph mechanism. It will reset the seconds hand to zero. First of all, that's patented, so we cannot use the same system. And second of all, we couldn't have that because we want to have always that one-armed bridge in parallel with the seconds hand.
Okay. So Bart, thank you very much for letting me see this beautiful watch, and I think this is as a second outing in terms of watches that have your new brand identity. I think this is something that continues it very, very well. Thank you very much again.
Thank you very much for your compliments, your time for being here, and I wish Revolution all the best.